Hello everyone, I'm the Soloist and welcome to some more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I forgot the sound was adjusted for Resident Evil, but like I said, in that one, the Sunday drive will come later because I'm incredibly determined to acquire the next chapter, which means completing this. I won't upgrade anyone.
Come on, Arbol, seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. You think the same thing's gonna happen today?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're on the cusp of something terrible. An act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Defeat Randolph? Dimitri or Rodrigue is rooted. So, what does happen if Shez dies? Your actions in this battle will greatly impact the outcome of the story? What the hell does that mean? Oh yeah, he's got to come out. Who's aching to murder? Ingrid and Rodrigue, who are both already chosen and out here. Ooh, nice. I will make Ingrid playable, as fun as the dancer is. I have a Bowman, that's nice. Okay, Sylvain is here, but I might swap him out with one of these higher level guys. But I've got to think through this strategically. Inherently, Petra is not good for this. I love Seteth.
Leave this to me.
But I will make him not playable. I will make... Ooh. Yeah, I'll make Mercedes the playable one. No, actually, I will not. No, yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh, okay. I have a Falcon Knight. Let's see. Playable to me is Magic, Bow, Swords, Lance. Coming with me are 2 Lances, Magic, and Axe. Although he is kind of bad in a lot of these areas. See, Balthus is bad up there, but not anywhere else. I might take him instead. I just can't send him that way. Okay. Oh.
Taking this terrible.
I'm really concerned about it being like the outcome of this battle will greatly affect. Why? Oh, he's so good at everything, but I'm actually going to. Oh no!
I'm on it. No charge. I've got your back.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
I'll give it 1000%. We can do it together.
Hear you loud and clear. I might just be able to help. Shall we? I am on my way.
Okay.
Begin the operation.
So that's what they're doing.
Our orders are clear.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Is that? Yeah, because I'm controlling Shez. Okay, cool.
Now come, let us strike at their commander.
The enemy has surrounded our main force, Your Majesty. We must clear them away.
Remember, we have more than the Imperial troops in Randolph to think about. Keep your eyes on those mercenaries, too.
No point in us fighting the Ashen Demon here if we can avoid it.
Forgive me, but we can't afford to lose here. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Our orders are clear. I'll handle Just one left.
Who's the one? Oh. I was confused. Okay.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem.
So Shez is currently really good at murdering the same group of people.
I've got this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
The path is open. Move out. You see neither hide nor hair of the mercenaries. And most likely lying in wait.
Leave this to me. Persevere. You'll never win. Thank you, my friend.
That's sick.
And the Ashen Demon's probably with them. We're gonna have a decision on our hands once they show up.
Okay.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I didn't realize Felix was just also
I'm a
here.
little nervous about this. Here I go.
Good thing we brought a recon unit. They'll sniff out any ambushes that might be lying around.
Order the reconnaissance unit to uncover any ambushes awaiting us.
That worked like a charm. We won't have to worry about the enemy surprising us now.
Nice.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Good job, Mercedes. Oh. Oh, is that the path that Felix is about to carve? Because it's kind of whack.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Allow me. Let's start the attack. Our auxiliary unit is battling the enemy. We have to help them.
Oy vey.
Shall we?
Oh, dude, we have to
Let's give it a shot.
do a lot of nonsense to get to that paladin, dude.
Allow me. I
Nice.
hope I can be more useful now.
Go!
Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
Ow! They've fallen straight into our trap. Now, descend upon them!
The enemy draws near. We must protect Randolph.
The mercenaries sprung their ambush.
Who is
This
that?
the perfect chance to raid the enemy base.
That's a child, dog.
A raid? The enemy must be desperate. But all will be lost if our base falls. Send reinforcements. Closing this gate might buy us some time. Now, close the gate.
I'm with Gerald, you know. Don't think I'll go down so easily.
Bring me someone worth my time.
I'm on it. Shall we? Let's give it a shot. Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Okay.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
I was like, I have to let her visual finish out before I can switch. Not Sunday Drive. It will come later, but there is this... the way that Fire Emblem works is that the end of every chapter is a big battle, and so I refuse to leave this big battle for 3 weeks, I would prefer to knock it out. I was going to do it yesterday, but too much happened, so here we are now. The Sunday drive will still happen today. I might possibly just take a break or a nap between this and that. Who knows?
Take a breather.
Is that really the best you can do? Well, it'll take...
Also, welcome in, welcome in.
more than that.
There's so much happening on the screen in front of me, I just didn't process that, like, you had entered.
I'd better not take any more chances. I shall retreat for now.
Stay out of my way!
I'm glad that you agreed that that's fair.
Do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
There's so much happening with these guys. Okay. Strategically, if I'm gonna... No.
Not a problem.
What? If I'm gonna send him there... What's this guy got a key to? To a chest?
Got this.
Mess that guy up, dog. I think it's so funny that I can't change who I'm controlling when they're in the middle of like a visual move.
I need assistance.
Strike in unison!
You can leave this to me. There.
Good.
You like that? Let's take it for ourselves.
Let's do this!
Not interfere.
Damn, sucks to suck, dude.
Shall we?
Okay. I'm gonna send her back to her
Let's
sea
give
of
it a shot.
enemies.
Our orders are clear.
Who are these guys fighting? Okay. Alright, no,
I'll
that
handle
works.
this.
Let's see. She's doing that.
I'll do my best.
Shiz,
I'm a
if you
little
can murder
nervous
that
about
guy.
this.
Not a problem.
And you can open
Move
his
out.
chest. Thanks.
Let's take the stronghold in one fell swoop.
Begin the operation.
I'm sorry, who is this small child? How did she get in? The doors were closed, I
Our
thought.
orders are clear.
Let's give it a shot. I can go.
She really level up right there. Oh, Sateth did. Okay.
to be a hindrance.
Why are there so many things to do in this game? Because typical Fire Emblem games are normally not turn-based. They're real-time strategy games. But the Fire Emblem Warriors games are specifically a part of the quote-unquote Warriors style games like Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, where it's just massive, like, just bouts of enemies that you're hack and slashing at. But because it's a Fire Emblem game, it still has a shit ton of strategy to the nonsensical hack and slashing.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Where is my...
Leave this to me.
Yeah, it was really ironic, because when I started playing this game, I thought it was going to be the real-time strategy game, like the other ones are. Like, I didn't realize that it being Fire Emblem Warriors meant it was that style of game. But in fairness, the reason I chose this particular Fire Emblem game was because of my love for YouTuber slash voice actor Damien C. Haas, who is a member of Smosh Games, who voices Shez, who is like the main character of this story, the guy with the purple hair, and I just think it's so funny. I also think it's hilarious because I didn't catch that there was a really large chunk of time where Damien's hair was purple, and it was purposely because of them getting the chance to voice this character.
I can still keep going.
She's pretty young for a gem. Not that we have any right to talk about that.
All of that to say that if I had done actual research into the game and not just which one had Damien C. Haas in it, I probably would have ended up with one of the not like this games. I'm having a lot of fun though, can't deny that.
I must stand my ground. For Randolph.
Could have gone better.
It's valid to play a game over a voice actor. Oh, absolutely.
We cannot relent. If we do not defeat your commander, this battle will never reach its conclusion.
Shall we?
Oh. I was like, Mercedes, how did you get here?
Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've
Oh,
got
hold
this.
on.
I'll do my best.
Let me switch Ash. Yeah, go fight
I'm
this
a little
one, bud.
nervous about this.
And let's see how this is going, because apparently she's still alive.
Our orders are clear. I'll handle this.
Seize this moment.
Randolph, I'm so sorry. Please stay safe.
Damn, I had to kill that person.
Please! No! If only I had done more to stop her from fighting!
Damn, Randolph sounds a little heartbroken about that. If only I had enough knowledge in my brain to know who the hell Randolph is, outside of the man I have to go murder.
Lend me your aid. Here, come with me. Leave this to me! Prepare! You'll never win! Thank you, my friend.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. We've pulled through somehow. Is everyone all right?
I'm taking as many of you down as I can.
I'd prefer you didn't, Byleth.
Here they are. Keep your wits about you.
If he murders my people, I will cry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please don't move to engage
Shall
him.
we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Don't worry, Shuz. I'll take over as you in a second.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I've got this. My turn?
I don't care who you are. You go no further. Wish this wasn't so
good.
much effort.
It's war, buddy. It's going to be so much effort. Because it's war.
Watch yourself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ash, what are you doing?
I've got this.
We go at this together. Like a team. Please, for the love of God. I get over there, Ash just fucking dies. No, please don't. I would cry.
Here to take you for good. Then do it. If you can. Not good enough. Never faced a challenge like this. I can still do
Z.
this. Not again. I have to get out of here.
Dang, I was really hoping he might, like,
The Ashen Demon
be
has
dead
fled.
dead.
Should we not give chase?
I bear a report from Lord Rodrigue, Your Majesty. Enemy reinforcements are approaching our base.
That's not good. But we can't afford to let up now.
Indeed. Felix and I will go. That will be more efficient than dividing our entire army.
Then let me through the door. Let me through the door.
In that case, I have no
Let me
choice
through
but to
this
engage.
door. Please. Oh, you're gonna get it. Hold on, everyone else, go murder that guy.
Leave me.
Damn, that dude didn't stand a goddamn chance. Holy shit.
You got my back? Right on me!
No enemies.
We'll do it together!
No enemies in this space, guys.
Got you now! That's their commander down. Surely that's the end of this battle, right?
I leave to take care of one backup squad and come back to this? What a mess. I doubt old Randolph could rest in peace without me getting a little payback first.
I've got this.
I'm a little nervous about this.
They had to show off first. I knew the little, like, thingy was ticking down before it would just do that, because that's what it does at the end of, like, the power-up, I'm gonna call it. So I was like, please, I need to use it on someone, and then I didn't get to, because Randolph died, like, fast as hell.
Try and keep up.
I'll do all I can. I've got you now.
I don't remember agreeing to take the rear. I'll have to charge double for this. My arm. That's not good.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's give it a shot. Allow me.
The Ashen Demon might have gotten away, but you'll make a fine substitute.
Stronger folks than you have tried and failed to claim the Blade Breaker's head. Too late to get away now.
Please help me.
Strike in unison!
You can leave this to me. There.
It looks like you finally beat me. About time my luck ran out. Guess I'm overdue. The rest is up to you, kid.
I defeated the Blade Breaker. I can't believe it.
You should be more careful, Felix.
What do you know of caution? I guess this is it then.
So it would seem.
I don't trust this.
Your
I don't
Majesty!
trust whatever's happening.
It's good to see you safe.
Ah, and you, Rodrigue.
Well, Felix, I trust you've been keeping a watchful eye on him.
I'm afraid there's no watching out for my recklessness.
Now you admit it. We need you in one piece.
See that, Lambert? Just like when we were their age.
You were there every step of the way.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
they're about to kill Rodrigue,
The
aren't
others
they?
are waiting. We wouldn't want them to worry about...
You'll pay for this!
The steadfast and the vigorous. You would offer them as tribute? Again. You resist me?
No! Not exactly the way I thought I'd meet my end, but... I can only hope that I I served you well. Don't say that. We'll get you help. Protect them, Felix. His Majesty and the kingdom.
Oh, god damn it. No.
Lambert. Glenn. Forgive me.
Gerald's gone?
No. This is all my fault. I let them walk all over me. I left him unprotected. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm so sorry.
It is what it is. Mercenaries live short lives.
It did not have to be like this. Had you not scorned my strength, your father would yet live.
The Captain was a true titan among men. I can't believe he's gone.
There is a way to solve
Wait,
this
was
woe.
Gerald Byleth's
Just
father?
grant to me your worldly flesh, and vengeance shall be yours. We must now send the whelp that killed your father to an early grave.
Do you mind taking command for a while, Eloise? There's something I need to do.
Well, yes, of course, but surely I can aid you.
No, this task is mine alone.
Very well. But don't you dare get yourself killed.
This is the reality of war. We always knew days like today would come.
More than
Yeah,
anything,
but I really hoped they
I'm
wouldn't.
worried about how Felix and Dimitri must be feeling right now.
Well, Felix watched his dad just get murdered in front of him. He must feel
Where's
awful.
Dimitri? And Felix?
They are still talking with the other lords about where we go from here. Rodrigue's death has left some massive shoes to fill.
Rodrigue devoted every second of his life to the kingdom, even after he stepped down as a duke. There are always plenty of pieces to pick up when you lose someone like that.
Listen, this is all my fault. If only I'd figured out what they were up to sooner.
I know you won't listen if I tell you you're wrong, so let me just say this. Nothing you do will bring back the dead. And that includes blaming yourself for what happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, it's getting late. I think we could all use a nice dinner and a good night's rest right now.
I get that they're trying to make me feel better, but I still can't help but blame myself. I'm sorry, Arval. You were right. All this stuff about avoiding the Ashen Demon, you knew from the beginning it wasn't gonna happen.
What's done is done, and in the end, you've lost someone quite dear to you. A sad turn of events, yes, but you can't wallow in it. No matter how much it may hurt now, this pain will make you stronger. I'm sure of it.
I hope you're right. And I guess it's worth remembering there are people much more affected by this than I am. Not much choice now but to toughen up. And one of these days, defeat the Ashen Demon.
Well, to be fair, I have beaten the Ashen Demon like 3 times. The game just won't let me kill him.
Is that it?
I won't let myself stop here.
Yeah, that's fair.
This will help everyone out.
I've grasped new strength.
Yes, this makes sense.
What are you doing up at this hour? You should head back to your tent. We have an early start tomorrow.
I could say the same to you. I know you're busy and all, but you need rest.
As pitiful as it may sound, burying myself in work is the only way I can find peace in times such as these. The moment I close my eyes, I'm greeted by nothing but thoughts of Rodrigue.
Dimitri, I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
You needn't blame yourself. Felix and I were right there. We could do little more than watch while his life was taken from him. And of course, we never would have found ourselves in such a position had my judgment been better.
Still, defeating the Ashen Demon has always been my responsibility. I was a fool to think we could settle things without fighting them, and Rodrigue lost his life to that foolishness. But I won't make the same mistake again. I will defeat the Ashen Demon. Mark my words.
That fiend is my enemy too, and everyone else feels the same. Wasn't it you who taught me not to bear all my burdens alone?
Do not
Go
throw
get
my
some
words
sleep.
back at me.
I'm sure you're tired.
Right. Thanks, Dimitri.
You should know I don't take kindly to eavesdropping, Felix.
I should have kept quiet. You know, such talk would kill our morale if our soldiers caught wind of it.
Thankfully, it is a secret to all, save prowlers like you.
I'm just here to check you're not making things worse.
How much worse could it get? My poor leadership sent Rodrigue to his death. He never intended to sacrifice his life like that.
You're as thick as ever. Yes, I'm sure my father regretted dying in such a way. But not because he wasn't
where's
ready
the
to
butt,
go.
bud?
If anything, he was already looking for a fitting place to die. His one regret would be never getting to see the new Faerghus his beloved king created. Which is why I'll be taking his place by your
They
side.
all are blaming themselves.
You
Yeah, they really
need
are.
to win this war. Not just for today's kingdom, but for tomorrow's. Only then will his dream finally
These young
come
adults
true.
are burdening, or not burdening.
Felix.
No, yeah, burdening.
It's funny.
No, what's the word I'm looking
The
for?
two of us staring at the stars on a cold night like tonight brings back memories.
These young adults are taking a lot
You
of
mean
blame
when
upon
we
their
got snowed
shoulders.
in on the mountains. I
Burdened.
remember it well. I thought that evening would be our last. Until Rodrigue and Glenn found us huddled together amidst the frost, that is.
Worst scolding I ever got. Well, I doubt they begrudge us a few tears tonight, at least.
No. I imagine not.
I pray for your safety in the coming battle, Your Majesty. And you can rest easy. We will cover the Western Front in your absence.
I don't know what I've done to deserve such reliable knights in my service, but I thank you all the same. The monastery will be ours. I swear it. Now then, let us all live to see the sun rise on Faerghus another day.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, this is it. The final push.
Indeed. And with Leicester and the Church involved, this will undoubtedly be our largest battle since this very war began. By now, we're well acquainted with what Adrestia is capable of. Yet, it's difficult to predict what we'll be up against. All we can do now is take up arms to fight, survive, and ultimately carve our way to victory.
Every one of our battles so far has been important, yes. But this one seems almost overwhelmingly so. Especially considering how far we have come to get here.
God damn, they're
But
talking
at
like
the
it's the
same
end of the
time,
game.
It all feels like it's happened so quick. I mean, I can remember the Empire declaring war on the Church as if it were yesterday.
If you don't mind me asking, Your Majesty, say we do get the monastery back. What happens then?
We push forward to Enbar, of course. After that, I can't say. But there's no sense speaking of such matters now. We must focus on the task at hand.
We are ever by your side, Your Majesty, no matter what comes next. All of us have chosen this path, and we will stand by it.
What's wrong, Mercy? Are you nervous? Oh, no. I was just thinking about something. Do you remember that Death Knight who was fighting with the Empire? I wonder where he is now. Huh. Good question. He used to show up all the time, but it's been a while since he's made an appearance. I guess we better be ready for him to come charging out at any moment, just to be safe. Yes, I think you're right.
Is it the halfway point or something? Oh, I don't know.
Come on, everyone. We've got to get to Aelel before the enemy catches on to us.
I really don't know. I can't tell if this is like the halfway point or if we're near the end.
Azure Gleam. Clash of Torment. The Kingdom, Alliance, and Church of Seiros join hands, laying bare their true aim, forcing the Empire to split their army between the Eastern and Western fronts. Their united armies gather their elite soldiers in the Valley of Torment and begin the march to reclaim Garreg Mach. However, the Empire will not sit idly by and let them take it.
Nice of you to swing by, Dimitri. Looks like we're all here then.
Apologies for the wait. How go the preparations?
All set. We're ready to ring in the new year with the greatest victory Fodlan has ever seen.
Every last soldier we could find is in formation and raring to go.
Every last
You'll
soldier.
see for yourself soon
Every
enough,
last one?
And I think you're gonna like how it's looking. Are you planning on heading south right away?
That was my intention, yes. Why? Does something trouble you?
A bit, yeah. We got a report just over a month ago that Count Berglies had withdrawn from the Eastern Front. Which
They held a
happens
draft.
to line up exactly with when we pulled our own forces back. It's all a little too convenient, if you ask me. What I'm not sure of is whether he puzzled out our plan with Garreg Mach, or if he fell back to fortify Enbar instead. I guess the real question is how crafty the people calling the shots for the Imperials are.
They left quite the impression on us.
He's right. We had our hands full and more over in the west. Every time we claimed a territory, we'd look for spots to set up camp, only to find the army had razed all the towns and fields to the ground as they retreated.
If they're going that far, there's a good chance they've caught on to our plan. Though I doubt they're expecting all their enemies to come marching through the Valley of Torment hand in hand.
Couldn't we have picked an easier way, though?
No,
Than practically
obviously
swimming
not.
in sweat in
It's
this
called the
heat? Let's just
Valley
hope
of
we're almost
Torment.
out.
We have to go through it.
I see you have scarcely
Dedoy.
changed from your days at the Academy, Hilda.
Oh, discount Matt Mercer. Welcome.
And Lady Rhea. Are you joining the cause as well?
I love
I
Sedith.
refuse to spectate from afar while the fate of Fodlan hangs in the balance.
The fate of Folden is on this fight?
But if
God
something
damn,
were
this
to
might be
happen
the end of the
to you,
game.
It would be the end of the whole church.
I am capable of taking care of myself. And I want nothing more than to aid you in this battle.
We know every inch this valley has to offer. Allow us to guide you.
If we can traverse it unnoticed, we should arrive at Garreg Mach without incident. The valley's terrain, however, is well suited for ambushes and other such craven tactics.
Yes. We must exercise the utmost caution as we proceed. Our movements should be not only swift, but sensible.
And in the off chance we do face hostilities, we'll surely require help from the Knights of Seiros.
If need be, I will lead them myself. Now come. Let us restore our rightful claim to Garreg Mach, and put an end to this monstrous tyranny.
Dude, I often forget there's just a church in the middle of all of this. Like, part of the driving... I'm sorry? Where are the rest of the battles? Where are the rest of the battles? Is it just the one? There's no way. I'd like to hear from everyone. Please share any suggestions you have. Increase free time to promote relaxation. Increase training time to develop proficiency.
I have an idea.
Would you mind listening to my idea?
I'm gonna take
I shall see
flames.
to preparations at once.
Now then.
That's settled then. Ready yourselves for battle. A new reward is available. Every time I reread They Held a Draft, I get the funniest little giggle.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result. Hi there.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I have to check. Oh my god. This segment is just this. I feel like I have to do it. I'm glad you think I'm funny. God damn, that was funnier than it should have been.
It's been a while since we sent that letter, but we still haven't received a response.
Yeah, we know the village chief got it, though. And we know he read it. The soldier who delivered it confirmed as much.
But he never wrote back. I wonder why.
Hard to say. Maybe he just doesn't want to get involved, or maybe he doesn't remember us. Part of me almost wonders if my mom didn't make him promise not to tell me anything. Not that I have any proof she'd do that. It's fine, honestly. If he's not gonna respond, then it's probably just a dead end.
And you're okay leaving it be?
I mean, yeah, I want to know more about my mom, but it's not the end of the world if I can't. You had to give up learning about your parents too, right?
I did, but...
No matter what kind of past my mom had, she'll always be my mom, and I'll always be me. I know that she put every bit of herself into raising me, and that's what matters. There's nothing more important than that in my book.
You're right. whatever your parents did before they had you, and wherever they are now, they'll always be your parents.
Glad you understand. And hey, not knowing the truth lets me make up all sorts of stories about her in my head.
Oh, you mean like imagining she was actually a high-ranking noble, forced into obscurity?
Yo, he had that
Not
locked
a
and
bad
fucking
idea,
loaded.
But not totally original either. I was thinking more along the lines of a legendary knight, known throughout every inch of Fodlan. Or maybe a mysterious adventurer who came from somewhere far beyond its borders.
It would be incredible if it were true, and it would certainly explain why she was so knowledgeable. Still, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the end.
It's all good, Ash. Without you, I never would have spent all this time thinking about my mom, and who she really was. So even though we came up empty-handed, I'd say the journey itself was entirely worth it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should probably get going. Just remembered I've got a huge to-do list and not nearly enough time to do it. See ya.
Huh? I could have sworn I saw the commander here a moment ago.
Oh, you just missed them. I can take a message if you want, though.
In that case, please deliver this letter.
Well, yeah. Of course it's fucking locked. He's dead. So is the one with Lorenz, and now I'm kind of fearful that he's also going to die. God damn it, they all want to talk.
Time to work you into shape.
No unit selected. Yeah, 'cause his father died. Are you guys good? His dad is dead. I think that's honestly awful. His father's gone. Yeah.
I'll add this to my arsenal.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
Legitimately.
I'll remember this.
I could use this.
Damn, that's kind of fucked. I had him training with his dad and then he died. Oh. It's too many dead dad jokes, and they shouldn't all be so funny. But they are.
Even a mule will eventually reach its destination.
Hey, I'm stronger!
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I want these guys at the very least level 4. Oh, it's so expensive.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Already?
Hey, just the guy I wanted to see.
Ah, Balthus. Do you need me?
Yep. Got some hush-hush stuff I want to talk to you about. So let's go somewhere private.
Goodness, whatever could it be?
He wants you to undo those 20 straps he
it must
wears.
be serious if we need to discuss it in a private setting.
So, what do you know about the Claude investigation?
I fear
What?
I have no idea what you are talking about. Did this request come from my father, perchance?
Yeah, I figured you might be in the dark.
Indeed, this is the first I have heard of it, though I believe he may have spoken to me once regarding something similar. Still, I am surprised he would ask such a thing of you. Also, how do you even know my father?
You know I've borrowed a lot of money from all kinds of folks, right? Well, your pops is on that list. I'm as broke as can be, so he put me to work to pay it back. That's how I ended up looking into Claude. I think that was around the time I decided to hide under Garrick Mach.
I am
did
relieved
what?
to hear you know him for surprisingly normal reasons.
Hey, what's
What
that
other
supposed
reasons
to
should
mean?
we know your dad?
Still,
Is he a homie?
I wonder why my father would lend money to a base mercenary such as yourself.
Just gonna ignore that last part, huh? Now I know where the phrase like father like son comes from. Anyway, I'll answer your question. I may not look it, but I actually used to be a noble.
No fucking way.
A noble? Pray, keep your jests in check, sir.
No joke. The full name's Balthus von Albrecht. I'm surprised you didn't know. Claude and Hilda both did.
Does this mean you have connections with Lord Holst?
Yeah, we're old buddies. I was the heir to my house too, so we got to see each other a lot.
An heir? Goodness me, I apologize for my ignorance. To think a boorish man so lacking in honor and grace would be a noble.
God damn, slap him around a little more.
You know I was actually the lord of the house. It wasn't till after I inherited the title that I left.
Such a thought staggers the imagination, but I will accept it for the time being. And I feel I now understand your relationship to my father.
You just sort of say whatever pops into your head, don't you? Still, you better think twice about that brutal honesty of yours. Especially since you're the Count now.
You may be right. Thank you for the counsel.
God, that man's so, like, gay. I have no better way to put that. He is just so gay.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Man, that guy's such a homie. Cook your little meal. Damn, cooked it perfect
Hey,
too.
this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Natural born chef, this man.
Wow, you really know your stuff. This is my favorite.
Oh, but this is simply scrumptious. I love, love, love it.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Nice. Okay. That's a lot that just feels like one. Just a fucking fish sandwich.
Hey, this is
Damn,
great.
twice in a row?
I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Dude, I didn't realize I was such a connoisseur.
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
Okay, straight up, that looks kind of delicious, though.
Spot. I'm so glad we're friends.
Also, that guy loves meat. What? Does he like?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Does he like
Hunger
fish
is the
too?
true enemy.
I mean, you can like meat and fish. He just feels very much a one of those kind of guy. He needed a pot for a sandwich. Yes? Obviously. Don't you need a pot for a sandwich?
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Hey, and he made that sandwich perfect, alright? He used a pot like a weirdo, but it was perfect.
Oh, this is the best. Let's eat.
Someone knows my weakness. Thanks.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
I would like to just... Yeah, all my PB&Js are made with a pot, definitely. Yeah, dog, you just... You throw it in the pot. You stir the pot. Bada bing, bada boom. It's cooked. And that's how you make a PB&J. Oh my god, I yawned really hard through that sentence. Oh man. Can you imagine if you just threw the ingredients for a PB? Oh, this is gonna be another nice instead of a perfect. Threw all the ingredients of a PB&J into a pot and it worked. Really like it just made it.
Might want to try something different next time.
Well, you have to get good at the goddamn menu items, bud.
Wow, this is great. I wish all the food in Fargus was a little more like this stuff.
Oh, that looks really cute.
I wonder, why is our cuisine so unappealing? Is it the spices we use? Or perhaps the ingredients themselves?
That would be so much easier. Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Every time this guy says hunger is the true enemy, I want to throw something at him. I'm aware that hunger is the true enemy, bud. That's why I'm cooking 20,000 meals for me and my broskies, dude. We're fucking brewing it up.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
I'm surprised
Ignatz,
you
your
know
voice
what
is
I
still
like.
so goddamn deep for your
you.
face.
This is wonderful.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
How many support conversations are there right now? Just the ones with Petra and Flame.
Hunger is the true enemy.
I think this is the last. Oh, I was like, I'll take someone that won't outright hate this meal. Since all the people that would love this meal are all A+ friends with me.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
Nothing like good food with my trusted battle buddies. Now, if we only had a little something extra to go with it.
What could
Easy
he
there.
mean by that?
You're not exactly made of money. Maybe hold off until after the war.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
I was like, that should be every effect I could possibly have. Yeah.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Which means I will have these support conversations. He clearly wants dick.
This war is going on and on.
No, he's clearly in love with the
We will ever
lesbian,
have sight of the end.
which I think is hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
That's a pretty big question.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war
I
is
don't know
giving
what that
Bridget
means.
the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
needing a person I can
Bisexuals do
trust
exist.
to give me help with this.
And admittedly, Balthus is probably the one I could see
Please,
fitting that bill.
Accept my apologies if the offer was given with too much suddenness.
No, it's not that. I was just taking a moment to admire you. This war has been
What?
particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each other apart on a daily basis. But people like you and Dimitri are already thinking about what comes next, how to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler they are.
No, I am different. I am the Queen of Bridget. We are the proud Isles, placed upon the sea by the spirits, who are watching over us to this day. Our future has the brightness of the sun. I am hoping you will be at my side as we are shaping it.
Powerful words. And I'm happy you put that much stock in me. Honestly, it's a good fit. I've got nothing tying me down. No family, no titles, no property to speak of.
I am not asking for your answer in this moment. I know your sword is sold right now. But when this war is over, I hope the making of a decision is at the top of your to-be-doing list.
That is why I am approaching
The
you
top
so
of your
early,
to-be doing
because
list.
I am very, very sneaky.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
And then Flame.
Oh, hello. You are looking rather sharp today.
Huh?
Oh,
But
okay.
this is just the same thing I always wear. It's actually so dirty, it's kind of embarrassing.
It is legitimately the only thing he wears,
Well,
bud.
aren't you humble? I happen to think that all that grime complements your rugged appearance rather well.
Oh, you're trying too hard.
Grime? Hey, if that's how you see it, I'll take it. These clothes are probably starting to stink a bit, though. Hold on. I smell something, and it's definitely not grime. Flame, are you wearing perfume?
You noticed? This delightful fragrance is apparently in fashion. A dear friend of mine gave it to me.
Is that small child
I can't
flirting
believe
with
there's
me?
still perfume and fashionable stuff in these dark times.
They exist precisely because of the times. We must not allow the darkness to consume us.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you think I could try some of that? A little style never hurt anybody. The battlefield can be a depressing place. I could use a little more positivity.
Of course. I will bring you some later. It is certain to brighten your day. Besides, discussing popular trends always livens up a conversation. Don't you agree? Oh, I know. Why don't we go to town and seek out the newest styles? You do not have any other plans today, do you? Come then. There is no time like the present.
Wow, just... Oh, running off? Just right into
Okay,
town, huh?
Next is... that stall over there appears to have some lovely merchandise.
Whoa, there's more? We should probably head back soon, or Sedith will...
Worry not. My brother is still working. He mentioned he was particularly busy today as well. Actually, it has been a very long time since I have been out shopping like this.
Does Sedith not allow it? He sure seems to want you in arm's reach at all times.
That is correct. I am afraid he cannot help but worry incessantly about me. If he knew that I was out alone with a gentleman friend, I am certain the situation would become quite disastrous.
Do not call me gentleman
Disastrous?
friend. And what do you mean?
Enough about that. Shall we continue our shopping expedition? I am sure there are many more fashionable items just waiting to be found.
Are you sure it's all right? What if someone says something? If Sedith hears we were out alone together...
I do not believe anyone would go to such lengths just to tattle on us.
Just to tattle
Most
on
people
us? To
find them
say
rather
that we were alone
intimidating,
together?
So it is unlikely anyone
We
would
could
approach
be
him
young
over something
forever.
so trivial.
But as long as we keep screaming at the
Alright,
top of our
I'll
lungs.
keep you company a bit longer then.
Hey, was it not I who initially offered to keep you company?
You did?
Don't you remember? You spoke of your low spirits and said that the latest fashions would cheer you up.
I did?
Yes, you did. Now come along. Let us look over there next.
Did she just project her own feelings onto
Rain on
us?
her parade now.
Oh my god, that was just support level B? Straight up, I thought that was us reaching support level A.
Care to make yourself useful?
Just a collection of little weirdos, these guys are.
Counting on you both.
All right, let's give it our best.
Sure, I'll help.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Fast as hell. Oh. He can be in love with a lesbian and still want dick.
And you need me for this? Are you sure? I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Dang, all this time and I'm still not A-level with Dimitri? He's the king. Oi.
Counting on you both.
Counting on you both.
We'll handle this together.
We'll figure something out if we work together.
We all
Nice.
must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've really just been ignoring Linhardt and it's really funny.
Counting on you both.
I'll do what I can.
Bear witness to my true power.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share.
Ugh, today's training was rough. Guess I need to start working even harder if I want to keep up.
You know, it's amazing just how into all this you are, but I do feel kind of bad for you.
Why? It's my own fault for not being up to snuff. Just you watch, Sylvain. I'm gonna stand head and shoulders above everyone else in the next battle.
That's not what I mean. I feel bad that we roped you into this war. The only reason any of us are fighting is to keep our homes from being destroyed. If we fail, we'll lose everything. Our houses, our families, the places we grew up. But you don't have that kind of personal stake in this thing. You can live wherever the wind takes you.
True. I am a bit of a nomad.
Isn't there anywhere you call home, though?
Well, sorta. I grew up in a remote village off in the mountains, so that's probably the closest thing. But it's hard to really say for sure. Honestly, I doubt I'll ever understand what it means to have a home like all of you do.
So what? Are you just in this for the money, then?
If I'm getting paid for a job, then I'll do whatever it takes to see it through to the end. And of course, I want to keep my friends safe too.
A very you answer if I've ever heard one. Not that that's a bad thing.
Really, I think this is the closest thing to a home I've ever had. Because I've got all of you here.
Are you sure? This place doesn't make for quality living, trust me. I mean, it's cold, it's desolate, and there's nowhere to go to have any fun. Plus, we've constantly got enemies like Strang soldiers coming at us from every angle.
Well, I can't deny that. But it's still important to you anyway, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And it's our job to make it a place where everyone can live in peace.
Right. Who knows what'll happen after the war, but for now, I'm with you guys every step of the way.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, and about those plans for the fire orb I showed you? Would you mind helping me with a little experiment later? The thing hardly had any punch to it when I tested it.
Sure. Sounds like it's a long way off still, huh?
Hey, I'm trying here. I even got in touch with the School of Sorcery to see if they could help.
No rush, Sylvain. I'm sure you'll finish it one of these days. I've spent enough time with you to know. You can do anything when you put your mind to it.
Nice. Oh.
Whew, I am stuffed. Looks like you can really pack it away too, pal.
Still can't compete with you, Balthus. That sure did hit the spot, though.
Got that right. Now we can charge into tomorrow's battle fully energized. Hey, let's say we make a little bet. See who can go deeper into enemy territory.
All right, but only to compare who made it farther in the end. No other stakes. I'm not about to risk my life behind enemy lines just to win a bet. Way I see it, us mercenaries fight for two things: gaining renown and staying alive. This isn't some kind of game.
Figured you'd say something like that. You seem like the type.
And yet you asked me anyway. Don't try to drag me down with you, Balthus.
What's wrong with a little game of chance? It's not like it's evil or something.
Then what would you call it? Financially irresponsible? Because I don't want to end up broke either. Not like some people I know.
You're one tough nut, I'll give you that. But I'm not talking about money. You know what I'm getting at, right? When you're on the battlefield, the only thing you can bet is your life.
That's exactly what I take issue with.
Okay, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but hear me out.
This ought to be good.
Whatever you do, you'll do it 10 times better if you're having fun, right? That's the key to success.
I mean, you're not wrong.
See, so there's nothing wrong with having a little fun on the battlefield, whether it's with bets or with something else. Living on that edge between victory and death is the key to survival.
Maybe for you, but that's not how everyone else approaches it. I've known plenty of mercs who have said the same thing, but they never made it back home. In fact, you're the only one of them who's still kicking. So, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
You know, you and I have a lot in common. We're practically kindred spirits. But this is the one thing we don't see eye to eye on. Strange, isn't it?
From where I'm standing, the only strange thing is the way you're thinking about this.
Well, I guess the bet's off then. Let's just put this little chat behind us and give it our all tomorrow.
Sounds good. Just don't get too reckless and wind up losing your head, okay?
smart, you skipped the War Council meeting again. If you have any pride at all as a noble, it would behoove you to start acting like one.
I have pride. Some, at least. But speaking of noble comportment, we've both already betrayed the Empire. Is there any need to be overly focused on details?
Your tongue cuts like 1,000 sharpened blades. Nonetheless, I did what was required for survival. My dream of regaining my family status would be forever lost were I to perish, and I cannot permit such a thing to come to pass. All I do is for the sake of House Nouvelle's revival.
That's lovely and all, but
It is not lovely.
as the tale goes, House Nouvelle had passed down the crest of Macule for many generations.
Cease your endless yammering and listen to me.
So I am forced to wonder why it is that you, a legitimate heir to the family, do not possess said crest. What's more, in its place you have the crest of Noah, who was one of the 4 apostles. Has your house stymied and deceived Imperial investigations for generations? And if so, how?
If you aren't going to listen to me, I refuse to even entertain answering that question.
Well, I've grown tired of speaking, so we'll have to continue this another time. Good night.
Wait, no, I'll answer you. Just don't treat me like dirt trodden underfoot.
Then, by all means. Perhaps in the course of your explanation, something of use to House Nouvelle's restoration will crop up.
I would like that very much. Well then. To be frank, it is said that Saint Noah is an ancestor of House Nouvelle. The saint feared her crest, already rare even in her time, could prove a source of utter calamity. As such, she forged a magic that tricked crest investigation devices and aided her descendants.
Fascinating. And is there anything else regarding Saint Noah?
Your disdain is palpable. Now, does any of that sound of use to restoring my house or not?
I cannot say. I must hear the rest first.
You realize it would be bothersome in the extreme if I told you everything and none of it was helpful, yes? If you wish to hear more, I must have a guarantee it will provide something I can use.
What a bother.
I don't want to knock out any of these like 20 conversations. But I will knock out the one with Arval.
Shall we?
You must harness your emotions and continue working toward our goal. This sorrow and regret will undoubtedly make you stronger. That is how humans work, at least as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I was certain that one would be short. As should this one. We were finally on our way to Garreg Mach. Even I'm all fired up. That place is special to me. Do everything you can to get it back, okay? Oh, and I'm all stocked up on what you need to get the job done. You've got this. I wasn't expecting her to just...
Come back soon.
That's kind of cool.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Got a sec?
Oh. That's kind of whack. We hired a guy from Gerald's Mercenaries just like that. Okay, there's so many conversations, but I'm gonna get them all done so that when we come back to this in 3 weeks, it'll just be to go right into the next battle. The previous leader of the Alliance looked gentle as a kitten, but was a tough as nails old man who kept his cards close to his chest. What do you think of the new guy, Claude? I've been doing some digging into him. I'm not sure yet. Why are you looking into the guy?
Nah.
I've got my reasons. Nothing worth talking about, though. I don't know why I said it like that. I've got my reasons. Where we are now isn't unbearable, but I'm sure it will get hotter once we enter the valley. Many people from Faerghus don't do well in the heat, so I can't help but be concerned for them. There's gotta be a way to stay cool even in the valley. Maybe we can ask someone who knows ice magic? Oh yes, that might work. We could consult with the scholars. We won't be in any condition to fight if we're all exhausted when we reach the monastery. I said monastery instead of monastery. Oh. She's actually not in here. Oh snap, Cyril's back. A lot of people in the church are wound up about that power of yours. Some of them even suspect you're in league with Tomas. But I don't think that's true. We can trust you, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm honestly not sure myself, but I know that right now, I just want us to win this thing. Gotcha. You know, I was told to keep you away from Lady Rhea.
Uh-huh.
But she seems to trust you, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe we should be worried about it? I don't know. If this plan works and we retake Garreg Mach, then the war will be over. As long as the Empire isn't run by fools, that is. Yeah, it'd be nearly impossible for the Empire to make a comeback after losing Garreg Mach. All that's left is to see if they're capable of admitting defeat, right? Pretty much. And if they don't, then we'll have to keep taking them out till there's no one left.
Say.
So tell me, are you one of the people worried about Lady Rhea's ability to command on the front lines? Nah, not really. She used to deploy the knights to settle conflicts, didn't she? And to good effect from what I've heard. It's not hard to imagine she would make a great commander. That's right. She's got more experience leading armies than most of our generals combined. I wanted to fight by her side, but Lady Rhea insisted I aid the Kingdom Army. Oh shit, I don't think I've had to do a voice for Gustav like this entire time. It's been so long, Father. How have you been faring in the Alliance? Just fine, Annette. And I'm relieved to see no harm has come to you. Yeah, the others do a good job looking out for me. Are you going to be joining us in the fight for Garreg Mach? I would like to, but I have been charged with managing our reserve troops. Once I have finished here, I am to return to the capital to gather Duke Ifon and Margrave Gautier.
No way.
Working yourself to the bone as usual. Not that I want you fighting on the front lines, but isn't running around doing all those errands exhausting? Indeed it is, but you must forgive me. These duties bear great importance as well. They both looked over when their conversation was done, and I didn't like that.
Greetings. So it is.
I have heard tell of your exploits. You have been working rather hard, it seems. Though it may not have been for the church, you saved our lives nonetheless. As the Archbishop of the Church of Syros, allow me to express my sincere gratitude.
You sure?
Oh, it was nothing. No need to thank me personally or anything. You have earned the goddess's favor regardless of your beliefs. The Empire, on the other hand, must face severe punishment for inciting such a foolish conflict. I ask that you continue to wield your magnificent power with righteousness. For Foldland and all who reside here, I am counting on you.
I entrust
Oopsie daisy. I knew that would happen one of these days. I would accidentally just misclick.
A moment.
I know the terrain from Garreg Mach to Alel well. I shall act as our guide. Of course, the Archbishop will be leading us in battle, and is prepared to employ the full might of the Knights of Seiros. If we squander this opportunity, so too goes our chance to retake Garreg Mach. We must succeed at all cost. The goddess's protection is on our side. Let us fight together to claim victory. At long last, it seems we will be able to return to Garreg Mach. The monastery is like home to me. It's the only place I can imagine going back to. I vow to do my very best, so I hope you all will lend me your strength. Once we are safely behind Garreg Mach's walls again, I hope that we can reopen the Officers' Academy as well. Flayn, would you like a gift?
How delightful!
I wanted to be kind. Let us move out, Shez. The course of the war will be determined by whether or not we can retake Garreg Mach. The time has come to put an end to this painfully long conflict, as well as avenge those who have fallen. Eek. I will do my best to cut a path forward for all. I am sure we will accomplish great things. Is something the matter, Felix? You are more reticent than usual. I just thought you might have fallen back into your old bad habits after coming here. Is that all Felix had to say? Goddamn, one sentence.
Well...
The Sreng army would have invaded by now if we didn't have the Margrave keeping watch. After one particularly fierce conflict long ago, it was agreed that Sreng and its people would be subject to Fargus' will. However, they still attack in hopes of claiming our fertile lands. On the other hand, Duscur and Fargus had a tumultuous relationship decades ago, and yet you can count the number of conflicts between them on one hand. That could be due to Duscur's lands being more fertile than the ones in Fargus. I mean, yeah, could be that.
Hey!
They say that long ago, this area wasn't a valley, but a lush, vast forest. But when the goddess saw how thoroughly corrupt humans had become, she flew into a rage. She unleashed divine judgment from the heavens, reducing the entire region of Alel to ash. Do you think the flames are still burning under the ground after all this time? I could not tell you, Ash.
Oh yeah.
His Majesty and Felix have really risen to the occasion. 10 years ago they were squabbling over who broke whose sword. Now look at them. One's a king and the other's a duke. They're fighting at each other's side, issuing orders to other lords. I won't lie, it's still hard to believe. Maybe it's time I get my act together too. Oh. Oh, we're almost there. I have finally returned to my old self. Now my name shall be known throughout all of Faerghus as well. Good luck with that. How are you going to make a name for yourself? Through magic, of course. My aim is to master the magical arts. I swear, one day I shall restore House Nouvelle to its former glory. Sure, yeah, you'll do something. It's only a matter of time before the enemy gets wind of what we're after. In fact, they might have already. It would be wise to consider the possibility of a massive battle in the Valley of Torment. You're right. We should be catching the enemy off guard, but they might have enough time to deploy a small elite force. That probably depends on Count Hevering, since he's defending the west, and how quickly the Emperor will react. The sooner she does, the more likely they'll send a larger army. That being said, we're also deploying a small raiding party of our most elite in anticipation of that. Not to mention we'll be doing battle in Alil, where larger numbers aren't particularly at an advantage. I don't think it'll be impossible to win. Sad magician.
Did you know?
I was recently reunited with Hilda after a terribly long time apart. She had been very worried about me. She's always spoken so kindly to me, even at the Officers' Academy. I thought it best to keep others at arm's length and never even so much as said thank you to them. But when we were separated, I found myself missing Hilda dearly. I guess what I'm saying is, it's nice to have a friend. She makes me feel stronger and more courageous. That's good. I don't know who Hilda is. Since joining the Kingdom Army, I've been to a myriad of places and seen all variety of landscapes. But Alel is truly extraordinary. I don't think there's anywhere else like it in all of Fodlan. Have you heard the story of how it came to be? That this is all the work of the goddess? It's just a folktale, but think how terrifying it would be if it were true. If the goddess saw our current state of affairs and got angry again, then we would all be in grave danger.
Oh, hi!
We're gonna take back the monastery next, aren't we? It's been ages. I miss the Officers' Academy. I was never good at book learning, but it was fun hanging out with everyone from our classes. What do you remember most? Well, I wasn't there long.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably the mock battle, though I wouldn't say it's exactly a good memory. Oh yeah, you got yourself into a real mess back there. We had a great party afterwards, though. I wonder what's going on at the monastery right now. Is anyone from the old days still there? Alright, there's supposed to be like a poo-poo ton of magic users, like all the people we haven't seen in half a game.
Greetings.
Did his fit change? Now that the Alliance forces have joined us, we should be returning to Claude's command. However, we will continue to work with you all until we have reclaimed the monastery. Glad to hear it. I was worried you all would cut out of here as soon as you could. We've fought so many battles together at this point, it's like you belong here anyway. The order comes from Claude, but it was never our intention to leave partway through. We are proof of the friendship between the Kingdom and the Alliance, so to speak. We appreciate your continued cooperation. He really let out just a laugh halfway through that. What the hell was that noise? Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Okay.
You must speak.
I have returned to Alel. Last time, I was defeated and surrendered. At that time, I was chasing the Archbishop. She is here now also. Is this what is called fate?
That reminds me.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a twist of fate. But this time you're fighting on the same side. Yes, we were enemies then. Now we are allies. We will not be losing. It feels like a bad omen for battle. Perhaps that is why my heart is racing. Yeah, if your heart is racing, thanks for letting me know.
That's not good.
There haven't been any sightings of Ferdy or Hubie in months. I hope they've been merely stripped of their station and not something worse. I know there are enemies, but I wonder if we'll see them at Garreg Mach. The Valley of Torment. The name alone sends chills down my spine. And even if I survive, my father's going to be waiting at Garreg Mach on the other side. Now I'm doubly terrified. You all go on ahead. I'm just going to burrow under a blanket forever.
What do you think?
Alright, you can hold things down here. Should I let Dimitri know, or do you want to do it yourself?
Don't worry.
Oh, what I meant was, I'll give it my best. He really called her ass out. What are these people thinking, approaching Garreg Mach through that insufferable valley? Insufferable valley. It's unbearably hot, the paths are precarious, and danger lurks around every corner. Ugh, what misery. It's so depressing, in fact, that I want to go back to bed. Last one. Losing Lord Rodrigue was terrible, but we cannot afford to mourn him indefinitely. Right now, we need to remain vigilant. The enemy could still try to take us by surprise. Alel's harsh environment and unusual terrain make it unsuitable for large armies, but it is perfect for guerrilla tactics. The enemy's not the only one who will be taking advantage of that. Oh, well, by George, we did it all. Chapter 13, Clash of Torment. I was like, I think everything is convoyed. My roster, other. Can I still level him up? Yo, them labeling it as other is whack. I forgot to make sure everyone has a thingy. He doesn't need it. Okay. I'm going to...
Training can be the difference between
expensive as it
victory and
is.
defeat.
Gonna get her up to at least 40.
I'm ready to run wild. I'll grow as strong as I can.
I feel like I deserve to, like, have an opportunity to just put all of these guys on the board.
Sharpens the senses.
It would be insane, but I would be living for it.
Accept the gifts you're given.
Okay, everyone else is reasonably high.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay, that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hope stream. Yeah, I think I'm really glad that I knocked that out now rather than knocking all of this out when I come back around to it in 3 weeks. But it seems like we're either we're either sitting at the midpoint of the game or we're nearing the end. Which if we are, that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I wish I knew what those were. Anyways, if you liked it, make sure to check out everything that is backlogged over on YouTube, as well as giving me a follow here on Twitch, because if you do, you'll get notified every time I go live, which will help out with the fact that my schedule is just so wacky and nonsensical. So thank you guys again. I've been the Soloist, and I will see all of you when I see ya later today for the Sunday Drive. Goodbye.